are you talking about Barbarian's Tarkov thing tomorrow?
You're going to be sleepy for 5 years after it anyway, so you might as well get it.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I suppose when you start getting practice
If not,
in,
who
staying
knows?
up late, not sleeping.
Learn how
New
to
job you got?
use
Oh,
caffeine.
nice, man.
Oh,
Congratulations.
I'm awake right now.
No, just run. Run right now.
Yeah, okay. I know
Start.
exactly what this
Take
is.
like
This is
3
a
Red Bulls
terminal
and a lot
thing.
of Xanax.
Connection, which is only 3. It's basically like sector control, except it's terminals. Which is a pretty nice game mode. It helps keep things fresh. And it means no one can individually camp in some weird corner like that can happen in sectors. It's terminals. And yes, Malin, DM me. I told you, DM me and we'll talk about it and I'll see if I can incorporate it. Terminal cancer. Well, if this round goes to shit, then we'll probably call it that on the VOD or the individual video. Future notice for yourself, just shoot me a DM, Goober, and I'll take care of it when this round ends between that and when we start NA, because, I mean, let me look at my phone. Here, I'll give you a head count real quick. This is one of my favorite activities to do. All right, how many DMs have I amassed from people in the past since I started streaming NA? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 DMs from 13 separate people on Discord that I have to go answer. My record is in the triple digits, and that was after a CCO stream. That was after CCO 7, but a lot of it was just saying that, you know, I got dealt a rod hand in that one, because that was the one I commanded, and oh my god, messy. All right. Do you have a prediction going up? Otherwise, let me write one real quick. Prediction. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. All right, so here is the deal. It is Blue 4 versus Op 4. No night vision, which is interesting. Your standard vanilla, quote-unquote, for Blue 4, which is U.S. Marpat Woodland, Marine Corps, yada-da, M16A4s, 203s, Carl Gustavs, M240 Bravos. I'm not seeing any M249s, but I could be wrong. But I'm just not seeing any 249s right now, actually. Ooh, the Spec Ops guys get a choice between the MP7 and the Mark 18 EBR. It looks like one's going MP7. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then we have Op 4 over here, which are probably going to be the vanilla, because when it's a new game mode, they try to keep things to their quote-unquote vanilla, which is Russian EMR, 545s, GP25 Grenadier systems, and yada-yada. And apparently, there's no delay with everything either.
Hello, Leo.
Hello? Nemesis?
Do you understand the game mode?
Yeah,
Or
it's
do you want
basically
me-
sector
No.
control, except you have terminals.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
And points
cool.
start occurring immediately, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Okay, cool. You're good.
All right. Have fun, man.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, but otherwise, let's go ahead and look at rosters, and then... Larry, it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, he came up here. But otherwise, let's see. Fred commanding on... We'll just mirror match this, because why not? Fred commanding on Blue 4. Despo commanding on Op 4. Both are pretty good. Neither of them stick out to me. I'm going to be honest, the only one that would surprise that I would say has an advantage is Stark, because I've seen Stark over the past few times he's commanded just outright annihilate the competition, because he knows how to deal with the special groups. And we saw that in an assassination mission a few weeks ago where he just completely annihilated Scandi Recon with his tactics, and I think had one of the quickest FNF rounds run ever, because it just cut and dry, complete surrounding and annihilation of the enemy. But otherwise, Recon, we have TSB taking Blue 4 with Carry taking the sniper rifle, and they are fighting Swola, 2600, Malin, and Falcon, who I think has the sniper rifle. Let me just look on his back real quick. Yep, he has it. All right, so I'd say edge to Falcon for the sake of it's Falcon. I mean, he does amazing things with it. Alpha HQ, we have Maz commanding with 1RW members, which are pretty good in FNF. He's got Val with him too. Blue 4 has Phoenix, Green Thumb, Spiky, Leia, Navy, also really good players. I'm not going to say between 1RW and AA which is the better group, just that they're both pretty good. But I think, just hate to say it, but I've seen 1RW do slightly better than AA in the past, so I would give the edge to Op4 in that one. I said I wouldn't. Screw it, I'll say it. Alpha 2 has Whale with another AA member, Ocean Man, so 2 guys from Coalition. And for Alpha 2, we have no one. Okay, so moving on to Bravo, we've got Stark leading Bravo 1, which is full of 4IB players. Stark, a really great guy to watch over. And over on Alpha for, Bravo Blue 4. Sorry, guys, I've never done it like this before, so my brain's a little off. Got Hanu, Cap Morgan, Hovis, Oddball, new players, but Oddball did pretty well last round, so we'll see if he's able to keep that up. Blackbeard leading that group. Bravo 2, Guax, Tolly, Kissing, Bazooka, Andre. A mix of newer and older players there, whereas there's no Bravo 2 for Alpha. So skipping down to Charlie, we have Red Ram. I think that's supposed to say Shitstorm, just shortened. Otherwise, it would be Storm, 1973. Cranium Pepper, another UTG member. Ghoster, Lanky, Patriot, Ghoster, 2 pretty good players. Mirroring them is Scandi Recon, which actually there's only a few of them left, and it looks like they're kind of intermingled across a bunch of different groups. So Azariah with a auto rifle, I'd assume a 240 Bravo. No, he has a 249. Okay, that's where the 249 went. Nemesis with him, Arcor, one of the devs, Indigo Fox, another one of the devs, and then Norris, really good player there. He's getting a 240 Bravo. We'll see if he's able to do some more magic with that like he did in round 1. Iander taking a leadership position in the team. Dog 4 and Schult also with them. And Op 4 we have Papega with Legal Action, Sideways, Guy Fieri, Kane, Novix. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. As well as Not Bay and Dooley and Aim at the Stars. I'm going to be honest, considering how many heavy hitters we have on both sides, I'm leaning a little towards Op 4 right now. But it could still go either way because both sides have some really great players on either group. So, I don't know. Could go either way. I would put 20K down on Op 4 personally, but you bet on whoever you want to bet on. Whew. It's the German version of Storm, which is Storm. Gotcha. Ew, Blue 4 for life. Again, bet on whoever you want. I think the 249 is a great weapon, but there's very few people on Blue 4 that have it. It's 240s, which have worse recoil control than the PKMs and PKPs, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and look at the sector. So the closest one to Blue 4 spawn is Terminal 2, and that, ooh my gosh, I am so sorry. Scrolled in a little too hard there. Nice little defense position, has a nice wall here, a little bit open though. But in this compound itself, it's a pretty massive military compound. And all 3 terminals, you got this nice little alleyway going up. But Terminal 1... No, this is Terminal 3. That's weird. Terminal 1, 2, and 3, I guess. Who knows? Shouldn't it be like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, but instead it's just out of order? I don't know. Nem made it. Nem's an old boomer. Sometimes he forgets how numbers work. It's okay. But otherwise, a lot of second-story buildings next to this terminal, more so on Op 4's side, so Op 4 could do some really nice overwatch on the terminal section itself. And then this terminal also has some nice buildings overwatching it, so seems a little leaning towards Op 4 here because Blue 4's home terminal, they don't have any buildings on their side that can do proper overwatch of this area. They got this building right here, but it's more north. So map is leaning a little bit for Op 4 here, but it could go either way. So slightly better positioning for Op 4, slightly better player quality on Op 4. But again, it's on the very close side. But people always ask if I had to make a bet, where would I bet? And this one I would say Op 4. And we've only gone through half of the time. See, I've petitioned some of the FNF staff to, if we have an op like this where it's really cut and dry, everyone, like both sides have smaller spawn points, and you're just going to run in there and do stuff, shrink it down to like a 10-minute brief. Because you don't really need those 15 minutes, you know? Do you need DLC for my games? So, TSB for the main mod set, you do need global mobilization. Otherwise, in most communities out there, you also need Apex DLC. Because it's been out for so long, it adds to Noah, adds a bunch of vanilla assets. Those would be your main two. I would also recommend Contact, because there's a few communities that like playing on the Livonian map. TMTM for 1, TSB for 2. And I know soon we're going to be in TSB adding Prairie Fire, and there's a few things we're going to do with Prairie Fire in the coming months, so yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't think we don't need any more SOG communities. I think we just need existing communities to get into SOG for a little bit. Because don't get me wrong, SOG is really packed, really well like structured here, but let's take a look at the community 7th Cav, for example. They were mainly a Vietnam community, but they still do stuff in other other time frames to keep it fresh. Because any community that focuses on one thing, usually after 1 to 2 years, they start losing people that have been there since the beginning because it just gets boring doing the same thing. But SOG Prairie Fire is the latest DLC that just got updated. That's why I really like working with TSB, because we have 5 different mod sets, and if we want to do something, I can just make a mod set. So, for example, Fallout with Aftermath, I make a mod set. If I want to get into the Scion conflict stuff, I can make a mod set. And if people want me to have things added to the mod sets, we can talk with a bunch of people and see if it's worth it or not. But, yeah, you know? Everything is interchangeable if we want it to be. The only limiting factor we have is our hosting company that yells at us when we have 300 gigs worth of mods on our servers.
So let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
But mod sets take up a lot of room. I haven't really done... No, that's a lie. Some pay-for-pain ops were defenses. I think that was 2 pay-for-pains ago. The one we did on... Werfelingen from Global Mobilization. That was a defense pay-for-pain. And that one was pretty fun because we snuck some Warhammer 40k assets in. That was when the Terminator was brand new from the Web Knight's Terminator. That was pretty fun to work. But yeah, I think the next pay-for-pain we do, which will probably be in late December, early January, because I try to space them off every like 3 to 9 months. We'll probably do it in 40k. We'll just switch up the mod set. Audrey Hotto is really busy with IRL stuff right now. Usually he's in the background doing coding stuff, but he is in TSB, occasionally shows up, but he's in one of my dev projects right now for the Tarkov stuff. He's really busy with his own life right now, which is why we haven't seen him a lot. I think this is going to be another 30 to 45 minute round like the other two, which, great, you know, things end early, but we'll just have to see how this all goes. We'll see both sides just charge in from the forest. You won't see anyone in this open area here. You might see a few flanking groups in the forested areas here, but nah, it's going to be pretty cut and dry. It's just going to be line warfare, because if you stray too far in the open, you're going to get killed, and then the border is so close right here that might not be worth it to circumvent the area. If you have a pay-for-pain idea, feel free to DM it to me. We can put a price on it. Hi, Boo. It's a nice cosplay. All right. Can I do something inappropriate? Okay. Come over here. Just come over here. You know exactly what I'm going to do. Come over here. Yes. Yeah. I love short skirt cosplay. That is one of my favorite things about going to a cosplay con. Short skirt cosplay. Anyway. Yeah, of course. Well, I'll point to something and you will agree with me about it.
There are occasions,
There are occasions. You want to tell chat what you're cosplaying? Tell chat what you're cosplaying. I still got 2 minutes. Okay. Let them cringe.
I'm cosplaying Mary Saotome from Kakagurui.
I didn't understand a word of that. I'm hoping some of the weebs out there do, though.
It's like a gambling anime. So like this girl Yumiko goes to a school, and
Mhm.
like the whole social structure
Mhm.
is based off of like gambling.
Okay.
And so she meets this character, Mary Saotome, who's a massive bitch, and like she thinks that Mary's gonna like,
Mm-hmm.
or like Mary thinks that she's gonna kick her ass.
Mm-hmm.
First episode doesn't happen, so she ends up becoming a kitty, which is what this says.
Okay. Little badge thing. Yep.
Yeah, a little badge, and it's considered like you're in debt, and you're basically selling yourself to like be used as a pet because you lost all your money.
Okay.
And so it's a story of Yumiko like kicking everyone's ass, including the student kids.
Okay.
Oh god.
So you wearing this means that you're selling yourself. Is that what you're telling me?
No, it means that in the anime she lost to Yumiko, so she's Yumiko's property.
Ah.
The dogs are dudes, and the girls are kids.
Okay. I see.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Bonk chat, bonk!
No bonks. No bonks. Do not leave safe start early because I know everyone's going to sprint out when it happens. All right. Well, anyway, round's about to begin. Fred's yelling in the chat to make sure no one leaves early, and we'll see how things are going on here. But yeah, people seem to be, I'm assuming the second option is Op 4, which again, I would be leaning on too. So, whew. Surprised no one used the bonk emote. Excellent. No, damn it, Larry just cursed me. All right, there goes Blue 4 charging in. Op 4 also charging in from the north. Looks like they're fanning out in all directions there. And Blue 4 favoring more towards the actual positions itself. So now we're going to have another minute or two of everyone just sprinting in, and we'll see how this thing goes. Now, what? Can you wait till this round ends in 45 minutes to an hour?
Literally 2 seconds.
Honey, you can't ask me to do stuff when I'm working.
Okay, and you're perfectly fine with me letting you put your hand up, so you're gonna fucking take a video of me, bitch. Press the button.
Yeah, but it's inverted to this side.
Thing,
I don't use crappy iPhones, okay? Okay? All right? Have fun. Can you turn my fan on? Set it to factor 2. GL going out. That's a flare. Thank you. Are you happy now? Oh, she's reading chat. Oh, well, anyway, GL's going back and forth as both sides now enter the sector. Not Bay tagging the terminal for Op 4.
To the person who just had chained her to the wall or chair, did your mother ever love you?
Boo, you can't say that. They're viewers. All right, there's
And
Blue
that's
4 taking that
highly
terminal.
rapey.
What? What? No, 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 no. You can't say that. You can't say that on
I
Twitch.
apologize. It's highly,
Sure. All right. That's understandable.
yeah.
I don't think anyone's had a casualty yet. No one's died. All right. Excellent. No one wants to die in the first few minutes. All right, Boo. Have fun. Please send me those suggestive photos. Yay. She sounds 12. She's like... Someone said you sound 12. 12. Oh my god. She's not 12. She's actually a few months older than me, funny enough, but
Let's get
she
my
does
warm
have big binoculars. You probably didn't hear her say that, but yeah. All right, so Huntire going through. We're starting to see the opening firefight around Terminal 2. Op4 has it closer. They already have it hacked. So I think, yep, it is under Op4 control. And again, not surprised because Op4 has all these buildings to work with. Blue 4 trying to come in, but Guy Fieri getting a kill being dropped by Rainman. And all this smoke right here obscuring the vision. We got Sam camping the far right over here. He does have a suppressed MP7. This would be the weapon to do it. We'll see who he's able to knock out from that side. More Hunt IR rounds going by. Sorry to hear that, Kiss. Remember, I was... Yeah, I'll lock the door when things are over. Have fun. You got Hanu right here, I think, following those footsteps, dropping some AT on this down medic. Looks like Sam was spotted and taken out by Op4's advance, unfortunately. And you have this massive Op4 force over here. They've been given away, though, because they smoked. And I think Op4, they're going to be pinned by a sniper over here. That's Carrie, who might be able to do... That's probably why they popped the smoke, is because they were under that sniper fire. So they might want to retreat back in. It's X-ray, I get it, but probably not worth the effort here. So Op4 are a little spread thin, but they're in good defensive positions, and they've got good coverage of this AO. But Blue 4 are just ready to start trickling in as soon as they find a weak point in Op4's line. Legal Action's in a pretty good spot to start picking people off, but he's also really exposed up here. Yeah, at least he got through the last 2 rounds, exactly. Grenade thrown up here. I'm not sure if it did any damage to Legal. And now you're having an AT fight between the reloadable ATs trying to knock out each other's buildings. Yeah, the tracers are great. I think Azariah is being friendly fired by Green Thumb and Finn. Or they're firing overhead trying to suppress up here. More AT going out. We got some Op4 that have been sneaking around. It is Dooley with aim at the stars, and then Dryden and Stark throwing grenades over, being incredibly aggressive here. More grenades popping over. Blue 4 trying to angle some grenades over as well, knowing that the wall is thick enough to stop any shrapnel from breaching. So I see Dooley. Does that mean Bay is already dead? No, Bay is all the way back here instead on the second story, but we have lost Legal, who was up on that second story because the building blew up. Vince and Guy Fieri was also killed off early. Novik's getting knocked out by Nemesis holding defense. Otherwise, Blue 4 have lost a few more. They lost Sam, Blackbeard, Shy, Gimli, Rainman, Tolly, Azariah, and Kay. So, again, leaning into Op4 a bit here. Wall's been knocked over. Looks like 4IB folded back. They're taking a bit of cover, watching that open wall now. Ocean Man, he's got to be careful because he's got some concealment right here, but it looks like he just got a drop right there. If I recall, he is a Coalition player, and they're one of those PvP Cub communities that host massive events called CCO. Whale trying to fire up to the second story. We do have a dead guy up here. Could not tell you who it is. Stark has been killed off. Taylor. It's Taylor. All right. Another grenade thrown right on top of Ocean Man. That's going to probably knock him out. It does not. He's taking some shots by Dooley here, who's running up. Dooley gets fired on the rear by Norris as Aim of the Star just folded into that position. We got Captain Morgan folding up. He's got some AT with him. And Op4 still have this force in this line right here. Wasted potential, in my opinion. So Op4, all they really have to do is just hold these 2 sectors. But by continuing to have this aggressive line, it's creating some holes. You might see Morgan actually exploit that and get into this AO. Banks getting blown up by a grenade. Whale and Deck have pulled back here. They're being fired at by Arma Jesus. And Whale was able to breach in and kill Aim at the Stars. Dooley hiding out might have noticed that his battle buddy was just taken out. And Morgan, if he plays this stealthily, he could actually get in there and hack that cache. But he was spotted by Barton after, I guess, giving some shots over here. I think that was on Barton himself. What about Morgan? Morgan did not take any damage. He's going to play this incredibly cautiously. But his position with the back to the wall, these grenades, I think he's actually going to be okay for the most... You guys know what cast cursing is, because that is the definition of caster cursing. Oh my god. That was great. Right there. That's what caster cursing is. Dooley, meanwhile, in a firefight with Norris. He seems fine. As Norris kills another guy. Norris then getting knocked out by Whale, as Whale then gets knocked out by Norris. So yeah, I stand corrected. Dooley will be fine. And then that's the opposite of caster cursing, where I say something and it actually just happens. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Arma 3. I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen. That was friendly fire. Yeah, we just blessed Dooley, and 3 guys that were pushing him are all not... They're dead or unconscious. Oh my god. So Op 4, they folded in these forces to take the rear line. Morgan's window to get to Terminal 1 unmolested is unfortunately closing. What a weird thing to say. Anyway, we got Op 4 now breaching this building. Op 4's holding these corners, and they're starting to breach. See, if they're smart, if Kibia would come out and start hitting in here. GL was attempted to be thrown. Oh. Yes, PKMs to the face are pretty damn lethal. Bond's getting shot at from down the street by Fisher. Korvac trying to hold from the rear. Yeah, Kibia's going to play it too defensively. If he were to come out, though, he'd be able to get 2 drops. Dooley throwing grenades over. Nemesis picking off an Op 4 member going by. It's also shot at by Leia, who's gone up here. Not a bad spot. Very open, but the trees kind of conceal her as Op 4 is moving in from that sector. That's going to allow her to get some long-range shots over here. Looking at the roster, though. It's looking like Green 4 definitely has the numbers here as Blue 4 is starting to get thinned out, especially with friendly fire plays like that. So Dooley came out, I think got shot at by Kiri as Lolo ranges for him. Still no kills, though. Ocean Man's checking bodies. Barton firing over at Dog 4. Schult also flanking up. He could run all the way up and take that terminal. Not going to be able to hold it for long, but it might be enough. Nemesis, meanwhile, knocking Twins out. Because he's below a story, so he was able to get a cross-window shot. Not sure if he'll wake back up. Might be some more long-range shots by Leia here with... Yep, so she's one of the marksman slots within Alpha, so she is picking off people with that ARCO. What Green 4? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm losing my mind. So you got Schult right on top of this terminal.
Hey, Liru.
Hi, Maz. And Schult has stolen the terminal because Op 4 had no one on defense. Now I'd imagine Schult's just going to camp that thing. From one of the barracks buildings, Malin and Swola already running out. Eric coming up. Mihai. And we also have some other guys, Dark, Sayak, and Despo also coming in. So let's see how much Chult can hold this out here. Did Whale bleed out? Yeah, Whale's dead. Quick reload on that 203. Interestingly enough, no one on Op 4 is going for the terminal. They're just going for the kills.
On the Corvac to the southeast.
Schultz taking a lot of fire, wasn't able to land a hit. He did get shot in the head from the looks of things, but it did not register. His helmet probably saved him. They did knock Swole out. And his quarterback, as you said, getting killed by Skipu as Vargren also comes up. And now Mihai's touching the terminal. Back down at Blue 4's defensive terminal. We got Dooley trying to breach in as Finns is holding. Finns is going to hear Dooley. Wow, Finns gets a penetration shot on a wall and actually manages to knock Dooley out. That had to have been a headshot. Schultz still fighting for his life against Eric now on the second story, but Eric takes him out with his suppressed AK. Dooley wakes back up because Finn didn't do the double tap. Finn! What? Okay. That happened. That happened. Guess Finn was trying to identify if it was friendly or not. Yes, you're right. FNF in a nutshell. Blue 4 down to 3, 4, 5, 6 players, and Op 4 is still around 20, maybe 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, 28. There's a third one right there. I only counted 2. It's 28 to 6. Blue 4 is done for. Someone saying Blue 4 best for? Yeah, more like Blue 4 is done for. Love that one. Who do we still have? Still have Nemesis. We've got Navy Max, Leia, who climbed out of the tower, and then Lolo and Carrie as the sniper spotter combo. I don't think Nemesis and Leia can carry that much. Nemesis on 1 kill, Leia on still 1. We're seeing some shots getting fired over here as Op 4 is trying to advance, led by Not Bay, who quickly takes cover. Korvac saying his grenades are being blocked by a tree's hitbox. Ouch. Korvac, are you CIZ Korvac, or are you a different guy? Sorry if there's a player named Korvac and I just haven't noticed. Okay, you're immediately putting some shots up here. And looks like they're folding down. CIC, yeah, gotcha. Even if you won that fight, though, Vargrant was right there on the top of the ladder ready to drop you. That's the risk of going up to a rooftop with a big open roof, is if you get caught doing something, the numbers that they'll put on you will eventually overwhelm you, unfortunately. Max taking out Skipu and this other guy here. Blue 4 needs to keep that up, though. Max getting shot in the back and taken out by members of UTG and double tapped. All right, so we got Navy folding over the wall here. Fonz might spot him doing it. Doesn't fire, though. I think Navy spotted him, though. No, he didn't. Fonz getting some nice free shots, crippling Navy, and now here comes Money. Pulling his gun out. Hillary Clinton time. Well, a little more messy. That's the third terminal supported. There should be a system where if you hold all 3 terminals for a minute, you just automatically win.
Yeah.
Ooh, flare. Alright, so we got Nemesis corner camping, still on 3 kills. Just took a shot from Falcon, who's playing sniper. He's up on 1 kill.
Actually, Terminal 2 is still blue for. There it is.
Blue 4's down to 3 players. Leia, Nem, and Lolo, which means Carrie was probably killed by Arma Jesus, who's stolen a Blue 4 marksman rifle, which is just an M16A4 with a, oh, no, a holographic sight. I thought he had something more range on there.
Why is Falcon on a different team than the rest of Scandia?
Because he wanted to take sniper, and I think they let him take sniper. Arma Jesus getting the kill on Lolo. Leia trying to fold in. Not Bay being knocked out close to his battle buddy. And bleeds out before Dooley does. Interesting. Leia knocking out Money.
Come on, Leia.
There's the terminal being taken back. Nemesis is down. It is Leia.
Go
Last
Leia.
woman standing.
No, Leia, don't be a rat. Don't be a rat. It's gonna get you killed.
Looting gets Leia killed. Oh, well. And it's GG. Op 4 has, honestly, that was a bit of a steamroll.
I would like to say Depso and I came up with a really good put Pega in front.
Yeah, put Pega in front. That's pretty much the plan you need in an AO like this. I agree with that.
That's 16 kills by themselves.
Yeah, not surprised. All right, guys. We'll be back at 8 o'clock in a little over 2 hours. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. And, yeah, we'll see you then, because we got a Zeus op after that. So cheers. Have a good one.
Alrighty, Liru, I hope you had a good stream, man.
Yep, see you in a bit.
Yep, see ya.
All right, so... we have to